What? What did you just say?
I'm saying it's over between us. I mean, I can't find a reason to stay with you anymore. And honestly, I want to aim higher.
What do you mean by aim higher? We promised we'd build a future together. We were even preparing for the wedding.
Yeah, at first. I thought I could do it with you, but I've reconsidered. You're from a single-parent household, right? And you don't have money. I just can't marry someone who grew up like that.
What? What are you saying? That doesn't matter at all. How I grew up has nothing to do with you. Breaking up over something like that is just awful.
Come on, get real. I deserve a better life. And I realized you can't give me that. Honestly, marrying a rich woman would make my life easier.
Are you seriously saying that? You're leaving me just for money? I can't believe you're that kind of person.
Can't believe it? Think realistically for a second. Your family doesn't have a father, and you're poor. When I think about being tied to that for the rest of my life, well, it's a bit much, don't you think? I need to think about my future too. I want a better life, and I need a partner who fits that.
So you've decided I'm not fit for you. What about all the love and time we've spent together? Are you saying that was a waste?
Love doesn't pay the bills, you know. Money and status are what matter to me. Oh, and by the way, I met a girl at work recently. Turns out, she's the CEO's daughter. I've got a shot at dating her. Don't you think this is my big chance to change my life for the better?
What? The CEO's daughter? So the reason you're dumping me is because of her?
Yeah, that's about it. If I'm with her, my career is set, and my future's going to be bright. So we're done. You should find someone else, you know, even if he's not as good as me.
This is awful. Truly awful. I never imagined it would end like this.
Come on, don't get so emotional. I feel bad about breaking up too. But this is for my future. Sorry, but this is the end.
Fine. Now I see how selfish you really are. Don't ever show your face in front of me again.
It's me. Do you know who this is? I'm speaking with Nora, right? How have you been lately? Doing well? I tried messaging you on WhatsApp, but no response. Can't believe it's been 6 years since then. Our memories haven't faded at all, have they? Nora, are you busy with work or something? But you haven't even read the messages. It feels kinda lonely being ignored like this. No way you've forgotten about me, right? I don't remember doing anything that bad. I mean, I'm the one reaching out after all this time. Come on, answer me already, will you? Geez, for some reason, the old ID didn't work, so I even changed my phone number just to contact you. Hurry up and reply.
Cut it out already. You're seriously being so persistent. What do you want? I have no idea why you're contacting me so much. I'm living a new life now, so why are you bringing all this back up?
Oh, Nora, you finally replied. Man, I've been waiting for this.
Wait, are you misunderstanding something?
Come on, we were engaged, so it's fine to show some affection, right? Besides, I still think of you as my fiancé, so it's only natural to be in touch.
Seriously, how many times do I need to remind you that I used to be your ex-fiancé? We have nothing to do with each other anymore, and no matter how many times you contact me, it's pointless. Yeah, we might have been engaged in the past, but that's history. I'll say it again. Ex means ex and nothing more. Face reality.
But hey, even if X is in front, the fact that we were engaged doesn't change. So we're still connected in some way, right? Plus, we had promises from the past, so we can try again, don't you think?
Shut up. Your twisted logic isn't going to work. I'm living a new life now. I've completely moved on from you and left you in the past. If you keep trying to invade my life, I'm just going to block you. I'd appreciate it if you just back off.
Wait, hold on. Blocking me and rejecting my calls out of nowhere? That's not fair. Wait, have you been blocking me for the past 6 years? Is that why I couldn't reach you? What were you thinking, doing something like that? Blocking or rejecting calls from your fiancé? Who does that? Normally, fiancés talk things out, don't they? Nora, I've reached out to you again. You know what they say. Hate is just another form of love. You definitely still have feelings for me. There's no need to be shy about it now. No need to hide it. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. It's me, your loving fiancé, Luca. Geez, now I had to change my phone number and WhatsApp ID again because of you.
Wait, did you seriously create another new WhatsApp account? I thought you'd finally give up after all this, but here we are. What's the point of being so persistent?
Exactly. Since you won't reply, I have no choice but to keep contacting you over and over. I'm putting in the effort here, so at least acknowledge how much work this is for me.
I've told you so many times, you're not my fiancé anymore. Are you really going to keep dragging up something from 6 years ago? It's over. What do you want from me?
No, that's not what this is about. I actually heard a rumor that you inherited some money, and that's why I'm contacting you now.
What? Wait a minute. How did you even hear about that?
Listen to me. You've been working hard all on your own ever since you lost your parents, right? Then, a lawyer from your mom's side of the family got in touch with you. Your grandfather passed away, and you're the only heir. So you inherited $3 million, right? That's a huge deal.
How do you know so much? Was there some kind of information leak?
No. This is just coincidence. A guy I know works for a company that used to do business with your grandfather's company. That's how the story spread and eventually got to me.
I see. That makes sense. I guess my grandfather's sudden passing did become a big topic in the industry, and the rumors made their way around. But that doesn't have anything to do with you, does it?
Of course it does. You haven't forgotten, have you? The reason we broke off the engagement?
Oh, because I was poor, right?
That's right. Your father passed away early and you grew up in a single-parent household. That's why you were poor. I thought about the future and decided to call off the proposal.
That's not the whole story. You were the one who's forgetting. You didn't break off the engagement just because I was poor. You were cheating on me with the CEO's daughter, trying to marry into money. That's the real reason. But in the end, she found out you were engaged, dumped you, and you got fired, didn't you? I bet you've conveniently forgotten all that, haven't you?
Wait, that's exactly what I was about to explain.
Oh, really? Well, if you've got something to say, make it quick. I don't have time for you to drag this out.
Geez, you're in such a hurry. Fine, I'll talk. I quit my job, so let's get married. With $3 million, I wouldn't have to work, and we could live off that for the rest of our lives, right?
Excuse me? I have no idea what you're talking about. Can you say that again?
No, seriously, I was shocked. I thought you were just some poor girl who grew up in a single-parent household. But it turns out you're the granddaughter of a big CEO. Unbelievable. And now I hear you're an executive at the company, right? If you're in that kind of position, there's no need for me to work. We could live a comfortable life from now on.
Wait a second. What are you even talking about? Who said I'm an executive?
Come on. You inherited $3 million and are in a top position at the company. So I don't need to work anymore, right? We should just get married and I can live off your fortune.
Hold on. I don't even understand the logic behind I quit my job, so let's get married. What does quitting have to do with marriage?
Man, you really don't get it, do you? With $3 million, I wouldn't need to work, and we could live comfortably forever, right? So if that's the case, I don't need a job anymore. That's my plan.
Wait a minute. Live comfortably forever? That's impossible. Think realistically for a second.
What? Why not? Isn't $3 million enough?
Do you know the average lifetime earnings? The amount an average person earns in their lifetime is about $6 million. $3 million doesn't even cover half of that. Do you understand?
What? Wait, seriously? I didn't factor that in at all.
That's why living comfortably forever is just a fantasy. You need to be more realistic.
Come on, but you're making executive level money, right? That means I have nothing to worry about. So it's settled. I don't need to work. By the way, where are you living now? I need to know your address to file the marriage papers.
Why would it tell you that? Oh, by the way, I'm already married.
What? What do you mean?
I got married to another man a year ago and I'm living happily now. The reason you didn't know is because you never bothered to check. It's so like you to miss something that important.
No, I didn't need to check. I mean, we still liked each other, right? You're lying about getting married. Or it must have been a loveless marriage.
Why would you even think that? I seriously don't understand. There's no point in talking any further. Goodbye. I'm blocking you again.
What? Come on, Nora. Give me a break. I know you're still relying on me. If you don't stop this, I'm going to get mad.
What?
How much more trouble are you going to make me go through?
Wait, did you seriously change your phone number again? I never thought you'd go that far, but your persistence is unbelievable. How long are you going to cling to me?
I have no choice. You keep blocking and rejecting my calls, so I have to go through all this trouble just to reach you. I didn't mean to be this persistent, but it's your fault for not responding.
This isn't about being responsive. What I'm saying is, this is completely harassment. You need to realize that. How can you not understand this is harassment?
No, I get it. It's been 6 years, so you probably don't want me to see the older version of you, right? That's why you're scared to meet me, isn't it? I get it, I really do.
What? What are you talking about? That has nothing to do with this.
Come on, we're both in our late 30s now. It's only natural to have aged a bit. But even though we've gotten older, we still have that old promise, don't we? Don't you think now is the time to fulfill it?
No, that's not the issue. I'm telling you, our relationship is over.
That's not the point. What matters most to me is that you've become a $3 million woman. That's what brings me the most joy.
Don't just go around giving me weird names. And I'm not defined by that money.
Actually, I've already got the marriage papers ready. All that's left is for you to sign, and we can submit them right away. Then we'll officially be husband and wife.
How many times do I have to say it? I'm already married, and I have been for a year.
Just get a divorce. I know your current marriage is loveless, so let's start over. That's the best choice for you.
What?
Instead of staying in a loveless marriage, you should come back to me with that $3 million. If you want, I could even be the one to join your family.
You never listen to anyone and always twist things to suit yourself.
Huh?
You know my grandfather's company name, right?
Yeah, I know it. But I don't need to work, so what's the point of looking it up?
Check the company website and look at the new CEO introduction right at the top. Right now.
What now?
Just do it. Now check the CEO's name.
Fine. All right, I checked. Huh? The CEO's name is Jacob Miller.
My last name is now Miller.
What? Wait, so the new CEO is your relative or something?
He's my husband.
What?
And one more thing. About that story you mentioned earlier about me being an executive. That's my husband, not me.
What?
I work at a completely different company, not related to my grandfather's or my husband's.
Wait a second. So you really did get married?
I've told you that multiple times.
But still, that doesn't change the fact that it's a loveless marriage, right?
We had a perfectly normal love marriage, thank you very much.
What?
And there's one more thing I want to make clear. What you're after is the money I supposedly inherited, right? That's what you're aiming for, isn't it? But you know, the amount I actually inherited isn't some grand total like $3 million.
What? What do you mean?
I have no idea where this $3 million figure even came from. Rumors really get blown out of proportion and stray far from the truth, don't they? There's a big difference from the actual amount, so maybe you should have confirmed things before jumping to conclusions.
Wait, so it wasn't $3 million?
What you heard was just a rumor, right? You didn't even verify it yourself, and you rushed ahead believing it. You're way too naive. You really should learn to check things out for yourself.
No way.
Most rumors don't reflect the truth, so you should have acted more carefully. This whole situation should have taught you that, don't you think?
That's impossible. How could that be?
Yeah, it's truly a troubling situation. To be dragged into all this because of baseless information? It's nothing but a nuisance. The amount I inherited is completely different, and honestly, it has nothing to do with you in the first place.
No way. This is too cruel.
What's so cruel? The real issue is that you moved forward without even checking the facts. Don't drag me into this. It's me who's being inconvenienced here.
I told you I quit my job, right? I never expected things to turn out like this.
That's what I've been telling you. You need to think and act carefully before making any rash decisions. So, what's your plan now? How are you going to live?
What am I supposed to do? It's impossible.
You'll have to job hunt. That's your only option. What other options do you think you have? Face reality.
Job hunting? I can't do that. How did it end up like this?
It's too late to be shocked now. You need to take responsibility for the choices you've made. That's what being an adult is.
This wasn't how it was supposed to be.
So, have you finally understood? I've been living my new life for a long time, and I've no interest in you anymore. No more talk about $3 million or $5 million. There's no room for you in my life anymore. From now on, you need to think about your own life and figure out how to live it. Don't make me say it again.
No way. You've got to be kidding me. Nora, won't you help me?
I don't see any reason to help you.
But we were engaged. I'm in trouble. So it's only natural for you to help me, right? Nora!
After that, all contact from Luca completely stopped. Well, of course, once he realized that all his plans had fallen apart and that the money he was after didn't exist, I knew he would lose interest in me. Rumor has it that his life took a downward spiral. After quitting that company, he struggled to find another job. And because he angered the CEO, bad rumors about him spread throughout the industry. Every time a company rejected his job applications, he reportedly lashed out, saying, "Why am I the only one going through this?" Did he really think of himself as a victim? In the end, he couldn't find a decent job, and now he's working day-to-day on temp jobs just to get by. I've also heard that he's buried in debt. It's all his own doing. As for me, I'm living peaceful, fulfilling days with my husband and children. Money and status have nothing to do with my true happiness.
How was this month, Estela? I'm hoping for good news. To be honest, I'd like to hear from you before I ask you like this. Well, I don't care either way at this point as long as you give me good news. Good morning, Phoebe. What are you talking about? What do you mean by good news? Stop fooling me around. I was asking if you're pregnant or not. As I told you before, I understand that you're looking forward to it, but me and Jared will decide on the matter together. So for now, could you please watch over us? That's why I'm watching over you like this. I'm not your enemy. What's wrong with me watching over you every month and waiting for you to give me the good news? Because I want to know as soon as possible. It's my first grandchild. I'm going to be a grandmother, remember? Of course, I can't wait to hear that you're pregnant. I understand your feelings, but we have our own ideas and our own pace, and I don't want you to put pressure on me and Jared. I'm not trying to be mean, Estela. I'm just looking forward to it. I'd prefer a boy if possible, but I'm okay with a girl at first. They said that it's better to have a girl first. Anyway, I'll babysit your child, so don't worry about that. Phoebe, I think you're expecting that too soon. We won't know the sex until I get pregnant. Besides, whether or not we'll have 2 kids, we haven't decided about that yet. You're still 25. You can easily have 2 kids, can't you? Do it while you're still young. With Jared's salary, you should have no financial problems. So what are you waiting for? You have nothing to worry about. It's going to be the first child for both of us. That's why I want to talk it over with my husband and make a careful decision. You're a bit too optimistic, aren't you? You've been married for a year now, so I think it's time to get pregnant with your first child. Excuse me for cutting this conversation, but I need to go out right now, so let me stop here for now. Oh, I see. I still have a lot more to say to you. Anyway, let's have a proper discussion later then. With Jared's participation, of course. We'll have a long talk then, and you won't be able to escape. Oh my! What are you going to do with such passivity? Now that you're married, you have to be more proactive. You were trying to surprise me, weren't you? If so, it was a big success. But if you're pregnant, you better tell me. What? No, I don't have any good news for you yet. Oh my God! Our neighbor, Miss Adams, saw you go into the obstetrics and gynecology clinic. Don't hide it. Tell me, you're pregnant, aren't you? Well, obstetrics and gynecology is a place for non-pregnant women as well. I hate to say it, but that's a misunderstanding. I don't want you to make assumptions based on eyewitness information alone. What? Then what is it? I'm sorry, I'll switch with Jared. Estela, I'm not finished talking with you. Say it from your mouth. Mother, it's me, Jared. Estela and I were just having an important conversation. Don't worry, she's sitting next to me. But since you're being so forceful, it seemed better if I spoke first, so we switched. Oh no, something serious? I'm getting nervous here. Actually, we're in the middle of fertility treatment. Oh, really? I didn't know that. So that means Estela is infertile. Oh my God, that's terrible. Why did you marry such a person, Jared? What should we do then? Oh, now I finally understood the situation. That's why Estela only responded negatively whenever I mentioned about pregnancy.
Surely it's not a good conversation topic for her. Enough is enough. This is such a waste of time. I don't want to wait any longer. Why don't you two just get a divorce?
Don't be hasty. We're still in the middle of a conversation. Estella isn't the one who's infertile. Me too. Did I make myself clear to you, Mother? Let me say it once again. I'm also infertile.
What? You too? No way. I'm supposed to have given birth to a perfect son.
Me and Estella wanted to know before we got married, so we both got tested just to be sure. And the results showed that we both had a little bit of a problem. Well, we were told that fertility treatments would help, so we're working on it.
I didn't know anything about that. Since when? When will you two get better?
I don't want you to worry. If I told you, you'd be all over me, wouldn't you, Mom? I decided to give it a go for 2 years, and if I don't see any results, I'll let you know. But Estella was asking me for advice on various things. She confided in me that she was having a hard time emotionally because you kept asking her about the pregnancy. I realized that not talking to you as early as possible was counterproductive. I was going to go over there tomorrow after work and explain everything to you. But as you can see, you're putting pressure on my wife again, so...
It's hard to believe that you're infertile too.
It's true. I'm getting proper treatment now. I just want you to shut up for a while and let us go at our own pace. Will you watch over us?
The longer I watch over you, the older Estella will get. I still think it would be faster to get a divorce.
What? Why?
It's a matter of probability. It can't be helped that you're infertile. You'd better remarry a woman who isn't infertile then. Even if you're going to continue fertility treatment, I think it would be better to get married to a fertile woman. I think the chance of that woman to get pregnant will be much better than Estella. Leave it to me. I can introduce you to a young girl. I just need to have that girl take a fertility test first.
Mom.
Jared, you should do that. Don't let your feelings take over your rational mind. You need to think about the future.
Are you serious? Do you even know what you're saying?
Of course I do. I'm serious. My grandchildren is the top priority. I want to hold my grandchild in my arms as soon as possible. Do you understand me?
I understand.
Well, that's good. That's my son. You're so smart. Then, I'll proceed with the blind date right away. You go ahead with the divorce with Estella as soon as possible.
Divorce is out of the question. My wife is not a child-producing machine. I'm not leaving my wife for a woman I don't even know just for your sake. That's impossible.
What's wrong with you, Jared? You shouldn't speak like that to your mother.
Are you really my mom who gave birth to me?
Jared, what's the matter?
Don't you ever think about how you would feel if someone said the same thing to you?
Huh? But I wasn't infertile.
That's not what I'm saying. The feeling of wanting to conceive a child of someone you love, you understand that, don't you? Estella wants to, but she can't yet. That's enough. I'm not going home anymore.
What? Jared?
When we have a baby, I'll never let you see him or her in person.
Why are you so angry? You don't have to go that far.
I'm blocking you and Estella's doing the same thing, so there's no point in contacting us.
Hey, Jared, wait! When my husband reported this incident to his father, he was very angry and scolded Phoebe for her lack of delicacy. A month later, my husband's request for a transfer was approved and we decided to move. In addition, the good news continued, and thanks to the fertility treatment, I got pregnant. After spending 10 months and 10 days without incident, I gave birth to a healthy baby boy. However, I did not tell my mother-in-law about this. Perhaps she may have heard about it through rumors. Apparently, she has a knot in her head that she thinks that as long as she has a grandson, she can go back to her former relationship. My father-in-law kindly suggested to keep it as a secret because it seems that my mother-in-law doesn't understand that she is the main cause of the problem. My father-in-law sometimes sneaks out to the baby, though it is an hour-and-a-half drive from his house. It will be a little while before my mother-in-law will be able to hold her grandchild in her arms.
Eva,
It's been a while. Who is this? It's Chloe, your sister. Chloe? Doing something like that and then going off the grid for 6 whole years? And yet you still managed to reach out to me. Impressive, huh? You don't have to say something so cold. After all, I'm your only sister, you know? We have to get along. After what you did 6 years ago, how dare you call me your sister? I don't think of you as my sister. Ah, that thing about stealing your boyfriend and going on that escapade, right? Yeah, it feels like ages ago. I barely even remember it now. Turns out, he was just another guy I didn't really care about. How can you say that after hurting me? Honestly, I don't see you as sister, and I'd rather not pretend to. So don't think you can just hit me up like this. Why not? Anyway, where are you? I'm out for a bit. I see. I heard you're living your best life right now. That's none of your business. Don't you ever try to steal my happiness again. I also heard you got yourself a successful husband and you live in a mansion. What? Tell me all the juicy details, won't you? How on earth did someone ugly like you manage to snag such happiness? Ugly? My husband loves me more than anything else. You've got no right to judge me. Is that why you decided to reach out after 6 years? Just to say that? Nope. Sorry, but your beloved husband happens to be my boyfriend. There's no way that's true. Why would he even say something like that? Come on, no matter how hard you try, there's no way someone like you could beat me. Guess what? I've already moved into that mansion. What are you talking about? Both the doctor husband and the mansion are all mine. Ugly girls like you should just quietly leave. I don't get it. My husband isn't a doctor. Huh? His brother is. What are you talking about? This isn't your house? What mansion are you talking about? The one close to the beach. Oh, that house used to be where my brother-in-law Theo lives. It's definitely a super luxurious house, isn't it? Oh, really? But it's still a doctor's house, right? I gathered that information from my previous sources, so there might have been a bit of a mix-up. I heard you married a doctor and were living in a mansion. What kind of misinformation is that? Well, whatever. Turns out he wasn't your husband, which was a surprise. But hey, I still got into the fancy mansion. I'm all set for a luxurious life from now on. Yeah, everything turned out all right in the end. Hey, Grace, do you have a minute? Hi, Eva, what's up? So, about that lady? The one who's claiming to be Theo's girlfriend or something? What? It was my older sister. I'm deeply sorry about this. Are you serious? I never even thought about it, so I was completely shocked. I can't believe it was my sister all along. I'm really sorry. No, it's not your fault at all. But how did it come to this? It looks like she messaged everyone around me trying to gather information. She ended up mistakenly thinking I was Theo's wife. It's a huge misunderstanding. But my sister has always dreamed of becoming a doctor's wife. Well, I guess I can't blame her for thinking that, given their dad is a doctor, can I? My husband faints at the sight of blood, so he never even considered becoming a doctor. It's totally my sister's misunderstanding. It's really embarrassing. But somehow, my sister got the wrong idea that I married a doctor. I see. So your sister's mistaken assumptions and false information led her to believe you were Theo's wife. Oh, but I made sure to clarify that I wasn't his wife. At least, I think she understood that much. Okay, thank you. By the way, since my sister seems to be in your house, are you okay? You can't go home, right? I'm okay. I'm having fun crashing at my best friend's house. As long as you're not stuck in a tight spot, then it's all good. I don't think this situation will last long anyway. Huh? I've been thinking about things. Having your sister staying at our place is actually pretty convenient. I reckon this whole thing will get sorted out real soon, so don't worry about it. Eva! Living in this fancy neighborhood is just awesome, huh? It's safe and everyone is so classy and nice. I'm really feeling like a doctor's wife now. It would have been even better if Theo were here in this mansion with me. But he's currently overseas for some conference or something, you know? Oh, you didn't know? About what? From now on, Theo is going to work in a hospital overseas. Huh? They're short on doctors over there, so he mentioned he might not be able to come back anytime soon. You're kidding, right? He's really feeling fulfilled with his work there. So my sister-in-law was saying he might just end up staying for good, you know? Wait, sister-in-law? What are you talking about? You know he's married, right? I know, but he's leaving his wife, right? Theo and I are supposed to get married. He told me they're in the middle of processing their divorce. And didn't they just bought this mansion not too long ago? If he's working at a hospital overseas, what's the point of having this house? Well, I'm not Theo's wife, so I wouldn't know. I don't know anything about the house and his job. If you want to know the details, maybe you should talk directly to his wife. Huh? Yeah, but you've never even met her, have you? Well, it's not surprising given we've been out of touch for 6 years. You don't know anything about his wife. Stop talking nonsense. Why should I even know about his wife? I don't want to talk about it. But there might come a day when you have to talk about it, whether you like it or not. What? I told you to stop with this nonsense. Don't come up with weird stuff just because you envy me for marrying a doctor. Is this Chloe? Do you remember me? You won't get away with saying you forgot. Grace? Why are you messaging me? Ah, I'm glad you remember me. After all that happened, there's no way you could forget, right? Oh. You stole my husband 3 years ago. You went after him in our beautiful house. Well... But then, you totally disappeared after that, didn't you? Well, no surprise there. When the truth came out, that guy was only pulling in $1,500 a month. And the house was bought with my money, so it was in my name. When you found out the truth, your eyes nearly popped out, didn't they? But, you know, I was completely clueless about all that. I thought he was a handsome, well-paid, and rich guy. But then, turns out, I was totally fooled by him. And to top it off, I had no clue that house was in your name. Even so, it doesn't change the fact that you got involved with a married man and tried to steal him away from his wife. You're really something, aren't you? And on top of that, just 3 years later, you're trying to pull the same stunt again. With the same woman. Huh? The same woman? Oh, you're so dense, aren't you? Can't you figure it out? What? Didn't your sister give you a heads up earlier? She told you it's better to talk to Theo's wife directly, right? No way. Yes way. I'm Theo's wife.
You know, because of you, I ended up getting divorced. And after that, Theo came along and really took good care of me, pulling me out of the mess.
Are you kidding me? Are you involved in this too?
That's my line.
How far are you going to keep meddling and getting in my way? Just get divorced from Theo already. I've promised to marry him, you know. If you just accept it easily, maybe our wedding could happen sooner.
You're really just all about what suits you, huh? How much confidence do you have in yourself?
I'm a self-proclaimed hottie, you know. Totally different from my sis, right?
Your sister has a heart far more beautiful than yours could ever be. She's incomparable to someone like you, who just goes around stealing other people's boyfriends and husbands.
Oh, come on. Stop talking nonsense.
Plus, unfortunately for you, Theo hasn't even thought about divorcing me. Not even a tiny bit.
What?
That's just your assumption, right?
What do you mean?
You thought you were on a date with Theo just because you followed him home from work. That wasn't a date. It was just plain old stalking.
Huh?
And besides, you're in that house right now because you stole his keys to get in, right? That's some serious trespassing. It even includes theft.
That couldn't be possible. Theo gave me the keys so I could come and go from the house anytime. He even left them on top of his bag for me.
That's just because Theo forgot to properly close his bag. If he really wanted to give them to you, he'd hand them to you directly, right? He wouldn't just leave them lying around. You just went and took his keys without asking. Looks like your stealing habit hasn't changed.
What are you whining about? Anyway, this mansion is practically my home now. Everything that belongs to Theo is mine. I mean, we're getting married soon, so it's all ours.
Oh, by the way, I actually bought that mansion too, you know.
What?
Oh, my dad is the president of a real estate company. He advised me to invest for the future. So with his guidance, I bought that house as an investment too.
Really?
Just after we bought the house, Theo was offered a position at a hospital overseas because they were short on doctors, you know. He seemed hesitant at first, but I encouraged him, saying if he could help sick people in need, he should go. So we lived in that house for about 3 months.
Oh no. Well, then why weren't you there when I visited the house?
Oh, I know quite a bit about real estate. So I was actually checking out properties in Theo's new work location. We've picked out a place for the two of us to live together.
Are you serious?
So we've decided to rent out that house. There are viewings scheduled soon, so I needed to pack up and leave as soon as possible.
What? Are you trying to kick me out?
Kicking you out? Seriously? You're the one who stole Theo's keys and sneaked in, right? That's a serious crime. Just remember that.
Hey, Eva! Grace is your sister-in-law, right? Do something about her. She's trying to ruin my happiness that I finally got.
No. What are you talking about? You're the one ruining people's happiness. How many times do you need to repeat the same thing until you're satisfied?
Oh, please, don't get cocky. You're just jealous because you're ugly and couldn't marry a doctor like I did, right?
I'm not sure what you're getting at. Sure, my father-in-law and Theo are doctors, and my in-laws have a long line of doctors in the family. But I've never once thought about marrying a doctor. I married my husband because I genuinely love him. I'm really happy with him, so there's no reason for me to resent you. But of course, I've forgotten about what happened 6 years ago.
Huh?
But 3 years later,
It's really disappointing to hear that you did the same thing to Grace too. What's that? After stealing someone's loved one, you have the nerve to act so nonchalant. I can't believe your audacity. I won't be associating with you anymore. First of all, it's because the people associated with you spread misinformation that things go wrong. Huh? I have nothing to do with that. I don't even know who said what. Isn't it wrong to go snooping around about me? You're always saying hateful things. As punishment for causing me so much trouble, just hand over your husband. Then I might forgive you. No chance. My husband isn't just something to hand over. I truly despise you, so don't expect to even catch a glimpse of him. He may not be a doctor, but he's a high-achieving executive in a top company, climbing the ranks remarkably fast. Oh, really? Well, if he's such an elite, he might just be my type. All right, then. I'll just use my charm to win over your husband. Then I'll live that glamorous life. Things aren't going to just fall into place like that. I told you, my husband despises you. No matter how good-looking you might be, he's not going to fancy a woman who goes around stealing other people's partners. Get real. Hey, Eva. There are a bunch of cop cars parked outside the house. And there's a crowd gathering too. Looks like this place is totally surrounded or something. Oh, yeah, Grace just messaged me. Seems she called the cops. Huh? Why? Well, you did steal Theo's keys and illegally entered, didn't you? That's a crime. I suggest you turn yourself in. Huh? You're really gonna call your own sister a criminal? What you did is not something that can just be overlooked. You're illegally staying there. There's no way around it. Wait a minute. I had a promise with Theo. It's just that Grace misunderstood everything. So why do I have to turn myself in? So let me ask you, did you hear anything from Theo about the divorce? Did you receive any marriage proposal from him? It's hard to believe he just head abroad without telling the woman he promised to marry, right? Well, that's... Looks like I was fooled. Theo probably just played me, thinking he could fool around with a beauty like me. Seriously? How self-centered can you be? If that's really the case, you should honestly explain everything to the police. If they believe your story, it might not be considered a crime, right? Anyway, for now, just shut up and turn yourself in to the police. Come on, I can't do that. You're my real sister, right? Instead of taking sides with your sister-in-law, help your real sister out here. Nobody sees you as a sister. I won't hesitate to turn you into the police. Are you kidding? There's no need to exaggerate things like that, is there? I can't believe you. Who are you to say that? Anyway, face the consequences and rebuild your life from here on out. I'm sorry. Please, forgive me. I'll apologize. Can you talk to Grace for me? Tell her my sister is not at fault. That's something you need to bring up with the police. It's completely unrelated to me. Why do I have to deal with all the scrutiny? I was supposed to be happy, you know? And now look at the mess. It's all your fault. You've got to own up to spreading that misinformation. Sorry, but I don't consider you my sister. What the hell? I'm going to block all your contacts from now on. Get the appropriate punishment, whether it's from the police or in court. Wait a minute, Eva. After the police surrounded the house, my sister had nowhere to run. During the police search, she was reportedly crying and shouting my name in tears, but it was all too late. My sister was questioned by the police, but due to lack of evidence, she avoided charges of theft, trespassing, and causing emotional distress to Theo and Grace. However, she was ordered to pay $20,000 in damages. With a suspended sentence, she avoided jail. But I heard she started working nights to pay fines and compensation. It's all her own fault. Things have calmed down now, and we're back to peaceful days. My sister-in-law and I found some unexpected common ground, so we've grown even closer. We're actually planning a trip to the area where they are going to live soon.
Melanie, what are you doing? Melanie, what are you doing not answering the phone? Whatever, just answer the phone.
Catherine, I'm sorry. I didn't notice. Can I help you?
You're taking maternity leave from today, right? I know you're not busy anyway, so I need you to pick me up at the station.
I'm sorry, Catherine.
What?
I'm going to take maternity leave from today, but I have some paperwork to finish. So, I'm at work right now. I won't be able to pick you up.
What? I thought you would pick me up. You're really useless.
What?
You always make excuses and don't follow what I tell you at all. Maybe I should punish you.
Punish me? I'm not a slave.
Aren't you misunderstanding?
Misunderstanding?
Yes. You're no better than a slave because you can't do what I say. You're a psycho wife.
Worse than a slave. How terrible. Anyway, I can't pick you up today. I'm sorry, but you'll have to go home alone.
Wow, how cheeky. You're not enough to be a wife. You keep making excuses about work and don't do any chores. I thought you were finally going on maternity leave, but look at you.
Catherine, while I was working, I made breakfast and dinner, cleaned the house, and did the laundry. I don't remember leaving them.
Shut up. You talk back to me all the time. Why can't you listen to me?
I'm sorry.
If you can't pick me up, I don't need you. Bye. Melanie, where are you?
What? I'm here to buy the toothpaste you asked me to go get. And I'm also buying food for dinner.
Oh, you're still shopping?
Still? You told me 10 minutes ago.
So, what's for dinner tonight?
You said you wanted to eat fried chicken, so I'm looking for it right now.
Fried chicken? Why such a greasy thing?
Because you said you wanted to eat it.
Do you know how old my husband and I are?
Well, mostly.
And yet you're going to make us eat greasy dish like that?
It's not like I don't mind, but since you requested it.
Are you trying to harm our health?
No way. It's just you requested it. And since your husband mentioned something like that a few days ago, I thought today would be a good time to have it.
You blame us, but actually, you're the one who wants to eat it, huh?
That's not true. Fried food is too much for my stomach. My belly is getting bigger too.
Then don't buy fried chicken. I don't think he would like it either.
Oh, I understand. Then what would you like to eat?
Let's see. I can't think of anything. It's a wife's duty to think of a menu, go shopping and cook, right?
Yes. Then please eat without complaining.
What's with that tone? I'm getting furious. Hey, Melanie?
Yes?
You're having a baby boy, right?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
We couldn't find out the gender at the checkup the other day. But the doctor said we'll find out next time. But even if we find out, Harry said we should keep it a secret.
Why do you have to keep it a secret? I'm going to be a grandma, so you should let me know first.
That's what I thought. but he insisted on keeping it a secret until after the baby is born.
What? I can't wait that long.
What?
Harry is my only son, so we need an heir.
Heir? Neither his father nor Harry mentioned it.
Of course they won't mention it. It's obvious.
But Harry said he was looking forward to seeing which one would be born. He said all he wants is for the baby to be born healthy.
Harry is just saying that because he's kind.
No, I felt that was his true intention.
Again, you keep talking back to me like that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My first baby was a boy, so the generation was passed on, you know? It's a tacit understanding to have an heir. So I don't need an enjoyment of knowing the gender. I don't want anything but a boy.
Oh, but you can't decide the gender yourself. Who knows which one I'm going to have?
What are you talking about? You need to keep telling the baby, you are a boy. You are a boy.
That's primitive.
Are you making fun of me? That's how Harry was born. You should do the same.
Okay, let's talk about this another time. Well then, I'll finish off shopping and hurry home. Catherine? Catherine, please pick up the phone.
Melanie, what is it? I'm at the movie theater with my friends. It's the best part right now. Can you please not call me?
Catherine, please come back soon.
What? What's wrong?
I think I'm in labor. My belly and back hurt. I may have to go to the hospital, so can you come back?
Huh? Why do I have to go home because of your labor?
I'm in a lot of pain right now, so I'm afraid it's going to be hard for me to even call you later. I'm so worried, so I wanted you to stay with me.
Don't be spoiled.
Huh?
Every woman in the world endures that pain to give birth. You want me to come back? If you're in labor, go to the hospital on your own.
Catherine, don't say that. Please come home, please.
Well, I can, but as long as you mop the floor and cook dinner for today.
I can't.
Then you'll have to go through labor alone.
Oh no. Fine. I'll finish what you told me to do. Please come back.
You're a good actor, Melanie. It's just labor. You don't suffer that bad.
Well then, Catherine, I'll be waiting.
Melanie, can I talk to you?
Catherine, the baby is born. She's a lovely girl, just like Harry.
Ugh.
Catherine?
What the fuck? I told you to have a boy. Oh, excuse my language.
It's a healthy baby. Does it matter whether it's a boy or girl? I'm glad that the baby is born.
What are you saying? I told you. Why isn't it a boy?
But Catherine, it's your sweet granddaughter. At least look at her face. If you see her face, maybe you will.
Stop complaining, you useless lady.
What? I went through a hard time. How terrible.
It's hard for everyone to have a baby.
I asked you to come home, but I heard you came back around 7 at night. I did what I was told, mopped the floor and cooked dinner and waited for you. It seems like I fainted before you came, though.
How sloppy. You are too weak.
If your husband hadn't come home, I would have given birth at home. I'm so glad he came back.
I know, he's a great guy. He's indeed a man worth relying on. You should be thankful to him.
Of course. Unlike you.
Huh? You became a mother, but you're still as cocky as ever.
So, when will you come to see the baby?
Hey, I told you to have a boy. You broke the promise, so there's no way I'm coming to see you.
Are you still talking like that?
Such a useless wife. What did you marry into our family for? All you do is work? You can't do housework at all? How useless.
Catherine, that's too much. The baby will be sad too.
How can a newborn baby understand such a thing? Ugh. At least if you had a boy, you could have been useful as a wife.
Hey.
Don't come home again.
What?
I said, don't ever come back to this house.
Are you serious?
Of course I'm serious. I told you we don't need a girl, and it's your fault for not having a boy.
I can't help it even if you say it. Where do you want me to take this child and go?
I don't know. Now, finally, I will set you free.
Hey, I'm not a slave.
We don't need a wife who can't have a baby boy, so you don't have to come back.
Don't say that.
At best, you should enjoy your life in the hospital.
That's too much. I didn't know you were that terrible.
Melanie, what time are you leaving the hospital today? I had no choice, so I've prepared a baby bed for you. But you'll have to prepare a meal as soon as you get back, okay? At least I need you to do that. Melanie, what time are you coming home? I need you to clean up the house. At least reply to me. You're still insane.
What is it?
Finally, I called you, so you need to answer right away. What the hell are you doing? You have a lot to do when you get home. You're lazy. Come home.
You didn't hear anything from your husband?
About what?
He said he'd tell you.
What do you mean?
I just left the hospital with my husband, but we have some shopping to do, so I don't think we can go home that soon.
What are you thinking? You just got out of the hospital.
My husband's with me, so I'm fine.
Oh, right. That's good if my son is there. But it seems like you still don't know what it's like to be a wife. If you're like that, I don't need you to come home.
Of course, I'm not coming home.
What?
Please prepare your own meals. If you need to go shopping, please go by yourself. I believe you can clean by yourself, so please do so.
Huh? What are you talking about? You're an incompetent wife who can't even have a baby boy. At least shut up and do what your mother-in-law told you to do.
No, I will never go back to that house again.
Did you lose your mind after giving birth? Well, you were crazy from the beginning, though. Don't be silly. Just come home.
I didn't say anything crazy or stupid. We will not come back. Besides, I'm not a slave.
How long are you going to joke around? What do you mean, we? I'll let my husband and Harry know if you keep talking like that.
Hey, are you misunderstanding something?
Huh?
I'm with Harry right now. I was with your husband too just a few minutes ago. They have already agreed to it.
What do you mean?
Your husband is the one who encouraged us to leave.
Huh? What do you mean?
He was concerned about the bullying from you. And when he saw you being harsh to me when I had a big belly, he thought we need to live separately.
What? He said that?
Yes. The worst was the messages from you before and after the baby was born.
You showed them to him?
You said such terrible things, so I told my husband and showed them the messages.
How dare you? That's an invasion of privacy.
He said he couldn't forgive you for treating my precious child like this and giving me such horrible words.
What?
He said he can't go back to the house where you are waiting. Your husband is disappointed in you, who was watching a movie and not helping me when I had my labor.
He said that?
Yes. After they discussed about it, we decided to leave. It seems that while I was in the hospital, they prepared to move out.
You're lying. You kept it secret from me? Why didn't you tell me?
There's no way I would tell you. If I told you, you would have interrupted us. Besides, I can't stand anymore. I can't raise a child in a house where you live.
What are you talking about? The child is my grandchild.
But you only want a boy, right?
Well, I'd rather have a boy than a girl.
And I'm a cheeky daughter-in-law, so I don't have to come back, right?
That's...
Your husband suggested we should live separately at a very good time. So I'm very grateful. My husband and I will do our best to raise our child together.
You're my son's wife. What are you talking about? You should raise your child at this house.
I don't want to. Otherwise, my child will be harmed.
Harm? How rude!
By the way, my husband is also very angry with you.
What? Harry is?
Of course. You treated me like a slave, and you didn't care when I was in labor. You didn't even come to see your grandchild when she was born. To top it all off, you told me not to come home. Even if he wasn't my husband, anyone would be angry, right?
That's... I have pride as a mother-in-law, and I have to uphold my dignity. I thought it would make my husband look good if we had an heir.
He said he didn't need an heir.
What?
He said he could end this family.
You're kidding.
It's the 21st century, you know. He said that as long as the child is born healthy and grows up well, everything is fine. So it doesn't matter if it's a boy or a girl.
No, I thought he would be happier if it was a boy.
He is a generous man. I don't think he would judge me on such a thing. He came to the hospital every day after the baby was born.
He did?
Yes. He said that his grandchild was exceptionally cute.
He didn't say anything like that. You guys have been keeping me away, haven't you?
No, that was your will, right? We didn't keep you away from us.
Don't say like that.
No matter what I said or did, you denied it. I knew that there was nothing more I could say to you. So, like you said, I will never go back to that house again, and I will not allow my child to see you. My husband hopes the same.
Oh no, wait. I apologize for what I've done so far. So please, come home.
No, I've made my decision.
Don't say that. I don't care if it's a girl at this point. I have to brag to the neighbors that we have a baby.
Our child is not a thing. I can't bring her home if you're like that.
Don't say that. I never meant it. I just wanted you to be aware of being a wife.
I thought I was fully aware of it, but we must have had different values. If there is a big difference in values, there will be a lot of dissatisfaction between us. I don't think it's good for your health.
That's not true.
Well then, let me end this conversation.
Wait a minute, Melanie. Will you please reconsider?
I've been thinking about it a lot, and I've discussed it with my husband and your husband, so I'm not having second thoughts. Besides, Harry says he never wants to see you again.
He said so? That's a lie. That's just a story you made up.
If you think I'm lying, you're welcome to think so. But I don't think he's coming back.
Really? I need to talk to my son. He's next to you, right? Pass the phone to him.
He's driving right now, and it seems like he has nothing to say to you. Take good care of yourself, Catherine.
Wait! Please forgive me.
It's too late. I want to protect this child, so goodbye. After that, Catherine was scolded by her husband for what she had done to me. She was making a lot of excuses, but when he told her he would divorce her if she couldn't listen to him, she became quiet. I guess she didn't want to break up with him. My father-in-law is a very open-minded man and said he would see how things go for a while. My husband and I are struggling to raise our child together in our new house. It is much harder than I imagined, but every day I realize that this is what it means to be a parent. I guess this is how the bond between parent and child is formed. My father-in-law often comes to see the baby without telling his wife. It seems like the baby is so cute that it makes him smile a lot when he sees her. Not now, but when our life settles down and we are comfortable, I'm planning to talk to my husband about my mother-in-law once again.
Miley, I'm not sure if I can see you as my daughter-in-law.
Helen, what do you mean by that?
Well, your skills as a housewife are questionable.
Well, I'm not saying I'm a perfect housewife, but I've definitely put in my fair share to keep this household running. Just hoping for a little acknowledgement, you know.
I don't think it's a good idea to talk back to your mother-in-law in the first place. And it's not fair to ignore what I say either.
I've been working full-time all along. I've been handling everything from breakfast and lunch to cleaning and laundry. I've done all the shopping and made dinner myself. What more do you expect from me?
Sean is getting frustrated with you because you keep complaining, but aren't taking any action to change things.
What?
I overheard you and Sean arguing, you know? Looks like you're moving out, huh? So, basically, you and Sean are getting divorced, right?
Helen, you heard about that?
Well, you're nothing more than a maid in this house. We wouldn't be troubled at all if you left. Actually, I'm happy to be able to live alone with Sean.
I know. I must have just been a nuisance for you, Helen. I could sense it every single day.
Well, you seem to understand pretty well. Thinking you can just rely on Sean's income for everything is just wishful thinking.
I've never thought of anything like that. I have a job too, and I've never considered relying on someone else's income.
Do you want to imply that you earn more than him? You're so arrogant even though you have a comfortable life thanks to my son. Honestly, it's hard to understand how a wife who can't even do housework properly insists she's doing everything right. But honestly, I feel relieved that you'll be gone soon. It's not surprising that Sean wants a divorce from you.
With all due respect, I have been putting up with everything for quite a while now. I can handle being alone just fine.
Huh?
You and Sean never appreciate me. Every time I try to say something, you two would say hurtful things. Like I'm useless at chores and less than a maid. I can't take being treated poorly anymore. So I'm the one asking for a divorce.
Hey, what's gotten into you? Asking for a divorce out of nowhere? Slow down a bit, will you? You're not exactly a pro at housework. And for someone who talks big about their job, your income isn't exactly impressive. Take a break from the jokes, seriously.
No, seriously. And my income isn't exactly low. It's better if I'm not around here, right?
Yeah, that's true, but honestly, I think it was Sean who wanted the divorce. I mean, let's face it. You're not exactly the epitome of a charming wife, are you?
Excuse me?
Your cooking's a flop, cleaning's subpar, and the laundry's always a wreck. Just as I've been saying, you're no better than a housekeeper.
That's because you constantly make unreasonable demands.
So you blame me?
You always ask for something else when I've planned a meal. So I end up improvising with what we have. I said I'd clean up after work, but 5 minutes before I leave, you'd insist I do it right away. And the laundry? I fold it neatly, but you mess it up before I can even put it away. It's just too much.
Wow. You blame me for all your poor housework. You've got some serious nerve. You're even less suitable to be my daughter-in-law.
I agree with you, and I'm fed up with being your daughter-in-law.
Since you're getting divorced with my son anyway, you should leave our house today. You don't need to come back here ever again.
Sounds good to me. I'm sorry to bother you on your busy morning before work.
Miley, where the hell are you?
Why do I have to tell you? I assumed your mother would have already filled you in on the situation. I've packed up all my essentials, so you can do whatever you want with the rest of my things.
What's the deal with that?
I've had enough of you and your mother. I never want to go back to that house ever.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Oh, remember our chat about the divorce? You signed those papers, right? I've kept them in my bag all this time. Today's the day I file them.
Wait a minute. I don't remember agreeing to that.
But you did sign it, right? Signing means you've agreed to the divorce, you know.
Well, I was pretty worked up when you brought up the whole divorce thing, so I just scribbled my signature on it in the heat of the moment. You know, I'd be in trouble if I divorced you, right? There's no way I'm supposed to go through with a divorce or anything like that.
No, I'm serious. I'm fed up with both you and your mother. I come home from work exhausted, and there's not a word of comfort. Just orders to do chores one after another. There's nothing enjoyable about it.
I'll talk to my mom.
Why was I even in that house? Isn't family supposed to support each other and live with mutual respect?
You're absolutely right.
I won't stay where I'm not respected as a person. I'm definitely not going back.
I'm sorry. That wasn't our intention.
Seriously? You were complaining along with your mother. Who do you think you are to complain? I'm the one who pays the bills.
I know that.
You don't understand anything. That's why we're getting a divorce.
I'm really sorry. How are we going to live without you?
The fuck do I care? Figure it out with your beloved mother. I don't want anything to do with you too.
Calm down and think about it. Mom's getting older. I'm sure we're gonna need to pay for her care.
I know.
I only make half of what you do. There's no way I can handle everything on my own.
Then get another job or something. We're gonna be strangers soon. I won't pay anything for a stranger.
That's why I'm asking you to reconsider the divorce.
I'm sick and tired of you.
Miley, how are you doing? I see you haven't blocked me. I'm glad to hear that.
What do you want?
At that moment, I didn't believe you'd actually go through with a divorce. I apologize for being so mean to you.
You're creeping me out.
You know, you can come back to our house, right?
What the hell? You kicked me out, remember?
I was mad. It's my fault.
Wow.
I just realized how messed up it was for me to behave like that. I'll take care of you if you come back. I apologize.
Take care of me? What are you talking about?
I'll cook, clean, and even do the laundry. I'm willing to do all of that for you.
You treated me so disrespectfully. Remember when you said I was worse than a housekeeper?
I'm apologizing about that, right? Also, I heard how much you make a year.
What?
I heard you earn $300,000 a year. That's really impressive. I had no idea you were earning that much. I feel terrible for bossing you around and being mean despite that.
I won't be getting back with your son, even if you apologize. Every day felt like hell for me, and I just want to forget it all.
That's why I'm going to make sure to repay you in every way possible from now on.
Repay?
I've put you through much. Let me make it up to you.
Is that how you're going to act now that you know my income? You're something else. I want nothing to do with you anymore. Leave me alone.
Hold on a second. Don't get ahead of yourself just because I held back. You think you can act all high and mighty just because you make more than Sean? Not happening. And after I've even considered welcoming you back as my daughter-in-law, you're refusing?
Welcoming me back? Don't be silly. If anything, it's the other way around. You and your son can live happily together.
I'm saying you should reconcile because we can't get along.
Huh? What do you mean?
Sean is always complaining about not having money. He doesn't even give me any allowance. I can't even go out to lunch with my friends.
Oh yeah, I've been the one paying for everything.
Plus, as I age, there's the concern of falling ill, you know? We need to ensure we have funds for that too.
Oh, isn't that something you should discuss with your son? It's awkward for me, a stranger, to be told about it. I intend to pay for the care expenses of my own parents. So you should ask your son to pay for yours.
Don't be stingy. I'm asking because my son can't afford it. He can't even make ends meet.
Oh, I see. Well, that sucks for you. That doesn't mean I'm going to help you two out. Don't be ridiculous. You're way out of line.
How about this? Could you help out with living expenses? Let's say, $10,000 a month?
You're kidding, right? I don't get it. Why should I help you with your living expenses?
You're as nagging and indecisive as ever. Can you just decide right now whether you'll pay for my care or help with monthly expenses?
I really don't understand. Why are you short on money? Have you ever thought of asking your son that?
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh, you still don't know anything, huh? Do you have any idea why you are so broke? It's because of your son.
How is it his fault?
I won't help you with any of your expenses at all. Go ahead and ask your son.
Wait, tell me what's going on. Miley, why'd you go and blurt out that stuff to Mom? Now things are tough every single day.
Even if I didn't say anything, it would have come out eventually, right? About your massive debt? You wouldn't quit gambling no matter how many times I ask. And as a result, you ended up in debt, didn't you? It's your own fault, so it's no surprise it came out. Honestly, it was bound to come out.
Yes, but was it really necessary to bring it up?
Wow, are you serious? You asked me to keep quiet about it, so I worked my ass off to pay off your debts. And yet, your mother treated me like I was just a maid. She made me do everything and constantly belittled me. And you didn't even stand up for me.
I'm sorry about that.
Do you realize the effort I had to put in to clear your debts? I can't overlook that, and I'd rather not dwell on it.
Mom gave the green light for us to reconcile, right?
Huh? Don't be ridiculous. Who would get back together with you?
I'm so busy paying my debts right now, I can't even make ends meet.
I know. I was the one paying for everything, you know.
I'm constantly pressured by my mom to provide for daily expenses and allowances. I'm struggling.
Well, of course you are. You've been relying on someone else's paycheck for so long. It's no surprise you're feeling squeezed in your current lifestyle, huh?
Then lend me a hand, even if it's just a little bit. You gotta pitch in.
Why?
We were married, don't forget that. We tied the knot out of love. I'm sure you still care enough to help me out.
Wow.
Come on, you earn a lot of money, so you can spare a little to help me out. Don't be stingy.
Stop being delusional. It's your debt, so you need to handle it yourself. Relying on me is pointless. We're just divorced strangers now.
That's harsh.
If you're determined to do something about it, then you need to work hard yourself.
Hey, Miley. I apologize for everything I did to you. It's all my fault. Please, come back.
You're persistent, huh? No matter how much you beg me, there's no way I'm going back.
We're on the brink of bankruptcy. My son's debts might force us to sell our home.
If you can pay off your son's debts that way, why not do it?
Well, it's not enough.
Are you serious? Is it getting worse?
Maybe. I don't know the original amount.
What a scumbag.
A scumbag.
Maybe it's better if you go bankrupt.
You're heartless, aren't you? You have no idea what is Sean going through. You should think about how he feels.
You're undeniably the one who raised such a son. If you're feeling any responsibility, why don't you two pitch in and work to pay off the debt together?
What are you talking about? There's no way I can work at my age.
I don't think that's true. There are plenty of people your age working too. Everyone's just living life responsibly, you know.
What? I don't think I can.
Then what are you going to do?
How about I work for you?
What?
I'll work as a housekeeper for you. You pay me $10,000 a month.
I think I can work if you pay me that. It's a good idea, isn't it?
What do you think?
You must be out of your mind. No wonder why your son is messed up too. You don't understand anything, do you?
Huh?
I got better things to do than this. Please leave me alone.
Oh no, I thought it was a good idea.
I don't have anything to do with you crazy people. Think about how to live your life without me.
Miley, why are you being like this? I'm your mother-in-law, remember?
I divorced your son long time ago. I have nothing else to do with you. I'm blocking both of you, so please leave me alone.
No. How are we going to live? Help us.
After selling their house to pay off the debt, there was still some money left. Sean and his mother lost their home, and now they live in a small rented apartment, struggling to make ends meet. Sean works extra night shifts after his regular job to repay the debt, and his mother got a part-time job at a deli. They're both pitching in to clear the remaining debt, which is only fair. I'm focusing on work to get back the money I spent for Sean. When I've saved up a bit, I might plan a solo trip. Until then, I'll just take it day by day.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!